As I say that, they go back 3 wide off of 2. Fuquay lead to the front.
Darren Fuquay up on the cushion. Tad Davis heads up. Tad almost lost it. Good job of saving that thing in the 75. He'll lose 1 spot, and that's it. Chad Olson will race by on the outside in 10. Here comes Matt Dotson on the bottom as well. They're going to go 3 wide for second.
Good battle back there for second now as Fuquay begins to check out on the rest of the field. We'll keep an eye on these guys. Once again, a little tricky over here off 4 for some of the guys. Dotson now down to the low side of the 1S. Good battle for position right there. 2 wide in front of them with Davis. Good run up front. 1 car into the wall. Looked like to be Gustin. Ryan Gustin got up a little bit too high in turn 1.
Good racing going on around the Hummer here. 2 and 3 groups here behind your race leaders. Matt Dotson trying to make that bottom group work, trying to roll to the inside of Tad Davis here in third. They're side by side. Chad Olson having one of the best runs he's had in his career in an open wheel modified. He runs in second right now, but it is all Darren Fuquay at 87.
Then a pair of hot runners around this area, Matt Dotson and Tad Davis, as Dotson now has taken the 3rd spot away from last night's runner-up finisher, Tad Davis. Davis will slip back to 4th, just in front of the 1S of Travis Sauer. Schultz in 6th.
Still Fuquay at the start-finish line. Then Chad Olson, Matt Dotson, Tad Davis, Travis Sauer, Terry Schultz, and it's Peyton Phillips. Behind them it's Dustin Strand, Jet Big Eagle, Ryan Michelson is there, Kelly Esty is there as well. That will round in the top 10 as Michelson shoots sparks off the wall in turn 2.
Looks like welding going on over there on the corner 2 tonight. Up front, still all the Darren Fuquay show, along with Chad Olson. Those 2 had checked out. Matt Dotson now has separated himself from that battle with Tad Davis. He comfortably sets in 3rd on the podium so far. No change behind him as Tad Davis holds on to the 4th spot.
Ryan Gustin struggling to get going here. He's running outside of the top 10. In fact, he's running about 12th. We're going to lose 1 car. That's Dean Willie in the 68. He's off the pace. We'll continue to race, though, in the front of the field. It is still continuing to be all Darren Fuquay by a dozen car lengths easily in 87.
Blistering pace being set for the Mayetta, Kansas driver in the big-time bail bonds, number 87. Like Chris said, Chad Olson comfortably in that 2nd spot. No change there. Matt Dotson doing everything he can to try to figure out the best line to gain some ground. Now Mitch Keeter takes his ride to the infield. Keeter's night done in the 52.
Down the back straightaway, it'll continue to be your race leader, Darren Fuquay. He will see the back of the field here if we stay green. Working on the halfway point this time by. It'll be 10 laps in, 10 to go for Mayetta, Kansas racer Darren Fuquay in 87.
Ryan Gustin now 1 spot out of breaking inside the top 10, currently sitting in that 11th spot. Chad Olson way up on the high side, Matt Dotson way down low on the hub. Dotson seems to be making some ground there down low, just past halfway. They'll bring him around again. Fuquay still your leader.
11 laps in, 9 to go. Fuquay, Olson, Dotson, Davis, and Travis Sauer. Good top 5 here, and as we said, Darren Fuquay's about 2 laps away, maybe 3, from encountering some lap traffic here. Joey Galloway, the first one, looking to go a lap down in 01.
So we'll keep an eye on that situation. We got great battles going on back in the field with Dustin Strand. Great battle back there with Esty, the Patriarch, trying to hold him off. Strand will get a run on the high side, but Esty will take that spot away from him. That's just in front of Gustin as he tries to continue his way inside the top 10, way past the halfway at this time.
Still Fuquay, Olson, but Matt Dotson now beginning to run down Chad Olson. Travis Sauer and Tad Davis, a good one. That's for the 4 spot as they swap spots. Darren Fuquay now at the back of the field. Good news for him as he's running around the top, and the 3 lap cars in front of him running around the bottom as Fuquay comes to the line with 6 to go.
Fuquay now right on the backside of the 01 machine of Galloway. Lucas Conley just in front of them. Those will be the first 2 cars to go a lap down if we get to that point, and we surely will because Fuquay is flying on the high side. Tad Davis now a little bit of trouble. Might have got into the wall there off of 2. We'll keep an eye on him as the 1S has begun to distance himself away. Travis Sauer. Look out over here off of corner number 1 and 2. Lucas Conley done for the night.
Conley onto the infield as he was just about to go a lap down. Your race leader. Put him a lap down, put Galloway a lap down as well. Down the front straightaway, that battle for second. Not a battle anymore. There went Matt Dotson. Dotson drove right by the 10C of Chad Olson here with 4 to go. In this one, it is Darren Fuquay, Matt Dotson, Chad Olson, Travis Sauer, and Tad Davis, this time by 17 in.
3 laps to go that time around. Can Matt Dotson do anything to catch this 2nd place? Machine, here we go. Good battle down the back chute. Fuquay is there. Dotson now takes to the high side. Dotson doing everything he can. Running out of time, though. Just a couple laps to go.
2 to go for your race leader, Darren Fuquay. in 87. Matt Dodson is running him down, and he's running a completely different groove. Not sure he's going to have enough time, however, as there's only one lap car right in front of him, and the white flag about to fly for Fuquay in 87.
So looking for the white flag for Fuquay was right there. That was the white flag lap. White flag will fly this time around now for Mayetta, Kansas driver Darren Fuquay. White flag in the air, 1 to go. Matt Dodson doing everything he can on the high side. Chris Steppen bring him on home.
Good battle for third as we come down for the final tripper on the Humboldt Speedway. Night number 3 for the USRA Modifieds. In at turn 3 and at turn 4, your USRA Modified winner, Darren Fuquay in 87. Well, there it is. A good one in the USRA Modifieds here tonight. The top 5 finishes will run this way. 10th, they'll go to Tad Davis in 75 in 5th. 4th, we'll go to the 10C of Chad Olson. 3rd, to the 1S of Travis Sauer. 2nd, to the 88D of Matt Dodson. He gave it a run, and he charged after your race leader, but he'll come home 2nd. And picking up the win, he'll roll across the scale. He comes to you out of Mayetta, Kansas, the big time bail bonds, 87, Darren Fuquay.